welcome to my channel again. My name is Medina and today I'm gonna show you my tea collection. For some people this might seem like a lot of tea, for some people it might seem like, are you kidding me? This is 2.5 packets of tea, but this is what I've got, and I haven't seen a lot of videos on YouTube. Maybe I haven't searched. My tea collection is not all over the world, but there are 2 countries involved, Austria and Australia. A lot of people confuse those a lot. As you can see, the majority of tea here is from T2, and if you don't know, T2 I think is an Australian company, I'm not quite sure, but they have such a big variety of tea, and they have like cafes and they can brew tea in front of you and they sell tea, and it's just, they make like tea chocolates, and it's just tea, and obviously I love tea, so everything tea related I'll take it, thank you. Let's start with T2, shall we? First one is Red Fancy Fruit. This is more like a blend of rubies, summer petals and delicious fruit flavor, free of caffeine, high in iron and very tasty. It's very fine tea, so when you brew it, it's a bit crazy because it goes everywhere and doesn't stay in the little sieve, but I like it, it's really delicious. Now my favorite green tea of all time is White Monkey Jasmine. It has jasmine in it, obviously. White tips are curled into a shape resembling a monkey's paw, which gradually unfurl when brewed. A pale clean fusion with a hint of green tea allows the jasmine to shine through. One of my favorite teas from T2 is Black Rose, and Black Rose is also fruity. It contains black tea, currants, papaya and mango pieces, rose petals, cornflower blossoms, and it's got different colored petals in it. So when you brew it, it's pretty dark, the tea, so it becomes really strong and flavorful. I love it. Now this is a cheap tea because I bought this tea and I actually finished it, and then I just bought hibiscus. So this is just hibiscus tea. It's got a lot of vitamin C in it, so if you're sick this is really good for you, especially I think for people that have either low or high blood pressure. This is really good for them. Now this tea doesn't have a box. The reason why, because I keep my makeup in this box. The box this tea came in, it's T2 Jasmine, so this is their special edition tea, and it's like a flavored black tea. It's got different flowers in it. As always, I like flavored black tea. By the way, these teas are also from T2, and this is the way I store most of my T2 tea, is because T2 tea comes in a plastic bag inside this box. So I just pull it out of the box. The box is, you know, normal box, the way you close it. So I just push this in, and then I put the tea in these boxes that they come in. Obviously wash them before, and then stuck it in. So then I know which tea it is, and I don't have to ruin the packaging of this box by gluing this on, blah blah blah. When it's finished, I just throw it away and then buy a new tea, fill it up and do the same things. Usually with this tea, the Jasmine Song, I just kind of blend it with some other basic black tea because this tea is not strong enough. It's really pale when you brew it, and when it becomes cold it's a bit kind of like bitter in a way. So I kind of blend it with other teas to make it a bit nicer or stronger or whatever I want to do with it. But it has flowers in it too, so when you brew it the flowers kind of open up. And this is like my basic black tea for every day, like when I want to just drink a black simple tea. This is Morning Red, so when you open it up it's just black tea, like plain black tea. It's very rich tea, so you don't need a lot to get a full flavor tea. This is strawberry tea. This is called Gorgeous Geisha. It's a very famous tea by T2. Yeah, they sell a lot of this. But it's a green tea, so as you know, with green teas you have to brew them at 70 degrees. It does become bitter when you leave it to be cold, so you have to kind of drink it hot. And what's cool about this tea, that it came in this packaging already, so I didn't have to like buy a box, buy this, buy that. So it's just already in this container that doesn't make the tea go wet. Now this tea is Japanese tea and I bought it in Melbourne. This is cherry tea. It's an interesting one. It's a green tea with cherries and I love cherries, but the packaging of this is so wonderful. Reminds me of my childhood. And look at this, it's got like a pretty card. So cute. And then the tea comes in this really pretty like bag. And it's got this small like red cherry pieces. They're really tiny. I like the smell of this tea, but when I brew it, for some reason it just doesn't taste that good. Too strong? Maybe I'm just putting too much, but like I started putting really small amount and it's still like very strong, like really not bitter, but like nasty. This tea is from Austria. So this tea is from Schönbrunn Palace. I'm sure you can buy it from other places. It's by brand Demer Tea House. Wow, I said it like a German person. And look inside. It's got like fruits and stuff. Like it's okay. I just stumbled across like it's either orange peel or lemon peel or something. Rosehip peel, hibiscus, apple pieces, lemon peel, cornflower blossom, and flavoring. This tea is good. And it's called Vienna tea. How exciting. Now these free teas over here are from Haas and Haas. Basically it's a chain of tea shops around Vienna, at least I found. I didn't find them in other cities, but these teas, if you're ever in Vienna and want to check out these teas, they're just behind Stephanplatz, which is the really big church that you always see when they talk about Vienna and stuff. Just behind it they have a tea house and you can buy teas behind the tea house. Am I talking like a German person now? In the tea house you can actually order a lot of the teas they have, and they have such a big variety. It was really hard to choose. What I love about these teas is the packaging. My favorite tea out of those is this one, the Sunny Island. This is so good. This is like one of my favorite teas out of all of those. It's a Schwarz tea, Schalen or something, probably orange peel, aroma and Sonnenblumenblüten. Something about sunflowers, but I'm not sure. This next tea is caramel tea. It's also Schwarz tea, which is a black tea, and it's just like caramel aroma tea. It's plain black and then it has a taste of caramel. This is really good too. I love it. The tea that is a bit different, this is Feige Rose. I guess that's what the way you say it. It's made of figs and then rose petals. So this tea is like, wow, this is like adventures. You go in there and everything is like floating. I wonder if I can eat it. Do you guys think I can eat it? Let's try. Oh my god, that's so good. Guys, don't do that at home. Okay, I'm just gonna go and eat some. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please let me know which teas you like, and if you shop at T2 or any other places, or you would recommend any tea for me to try. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye! This teas is the